from you something that was stated as part of the Indo-Pacific strategy of the United States. Quote, the PRC's coercion and aggression spans the globe by its most acute in the Indo-Pacific, from the economic coercion of Australia to the conflict along the line of actual control with India, to the growing pressure on Taiwan and the bullying of neighbors in the East and South China Seas. Our allies and partners in the region bear much of the cost of PRC's harmful behavior. So the whole concept is, how do we strengthen the Indo-Pacific and yet exclude China? But what's interesting is that in the same statement, the US says it endorses ASEAN's centrality, but it adds an interesting caveat that it welcomes an independent ASEAN. Now, there's a little degree of geopolitical subtlety down there you have to understand. Independent ASEAN means that it should be independent of China. So, therefore, the reason I emphasize all this is that ASEAN has a very important role to play in how it balances itself. So this brings me, and I'm glad someone reminded me, I have 5 minutes, to the last part. What are the challenges and opportunities? The challenge number one is already implicit in what I just said, that there will be, over the next 10 years, take my word for it, a competition between these two competing visions of Indo-Pacific. The ASEAN one, which is actually open and inclusive, and the US one, which is free and open, right? And I can tell you that it is vital for our region that the ASEAN concept of Indo-Pacific wins. And I hope that all of you in this room will support the ASEAN vision, because the ASEAN vision will bring all of us together. The challenge number two, by the way, is that ASEAN could be divided. Now, the reason why I began my talk by talking about how ASEAN is the most successful regional organization in the world, the reason I did that is that we in ASEAN must never take success for granted, right? ASEAN is still an imperfect organization. ASEAN still has challenges. ASEAN still has problems. So we in ASEAN therefore must not believe that success is guaranteed. We must work very hard to keep ASEAN together. But at the same time, we also have a major opportunity. And here I must say, it is truly fortunate that two of the fastest growing major economies in the region, India and China, are our neighbors. And I have no doubt that over the next 10 years, India and China will continue to do very well and grow very fast. And their growth will be good for ASEAN. And here, to conclude one statistic, I'm going to say that the future of our region is going to depend on the new CIA. Now, CIA doesn't stand for Central Intelligence Agency. CIA stands for China, India, and ASEAN.